Yo, what is up, everybody? We got another episode of That Guy Show, episode 15, with Nando,
Yo.
Suburban Legend,
What's up?
myself, C Nasty, and then the one and only home front king out here, xNasaone.
Yep.
Yeah, king, only to everybody else except me, though.
You guys in your damn home front. Damn it.
It's a good game, man. You gotta try it out.
Oh, that's right. All three of you are home front.
You're always hating on home front.
Never mind.
Have you even played it? Nando, have you even played it?
I have played. I played it with y'all.
You played it like
three-
for
I
2
played it with all
seconds.
three of you guys.
You rage quitted within like 5 minutes.
No, maybe. Maybe.
You got killed by a chopper. You're like, fuck this game. I'm out.
Dude, no, you know what it was? I was in a tank and I was trying to shoot people, and then they would hide behind a little fucking rock, or no, not a rock, like a little box. And I'm like, come on, I should be able to shoot through the fucking box. All right?
And seriously, that's not a problem you faced before? Someone hiding behind a rock?
No, the box. My bad. I said rock, but I meant box. Because like in Battlefield, when I was in a tank and I would shoot something, the shit would break. You know what I'm saying? I was just used to those that dynamic where you would shoot somebody with a in a vehicle that whatever you were shooting at would eventually break.
Oh, so you like to shoot at the ground 10 feet away and then die?
Yeah, hell yeah, that's easy.
You hate the fact that you have to be accurate.
Exactly. It's a fucking video game. This ain't real.
Oh, it's Nando. I forgot. It's Nando.
Come on now. It's not that serious. Remember that.
All right, we'll get into our first story. Check this out. Crazy fucking story. Let me see. All right, check this out. The manager of a cell phone store called 911 to report a gorilla had got attacked by a banana. And I guess the gorilla was a mascot for the store, so he was standing on the side of the road. And it says here, a random kid dressed as a banana emerged from some bushes and took a flying leap kick at the store mascot. And the top says that the call they got says attacker looked like a Spartan from the movie 300, except he was a banana.
Wow, where was
gorilla,
this?
Ohio.
It was People's Champ.
Wow.
I think they're still mad about LeBron, so I gotta do crazy shit like this.
Wow.
The gorilla was knocked down, but got back up, adjusted his head, and went back to work. How'd they get that detail? Like, who said
So
that?
what, did he just, it was like a drive-by drop kick, then he just left?
A banana drive by.
That shit was planned. Bet you money that shit was planned. They probably got it's probably on YouTube right now, dude.
I was just
Probably
looking it up right now.
guys.
Where are you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Just the news story so far.
You know,
Surprised
it's
it
funny,
didn't
a
happen in
drive-by
Florida.
drop kick. I remember my boy, when we was younger, he got a drive-by rocking. Somebody threw a rock at him in a car. From a car, they drove by, hit him with a rock.
I got hit by a drive-by
that's
BB
good.
gunning one
Somebody
time.
drove by and threw a rock at you? What the fuck?
Yeah, BB gun. We did that shit with
Nah,
paintball guns.
my friends used to do some
No,
crazy.
this was real ghetto. It was like the guy had a rock in his hand and just threw a rock.
Oh, no,
You from New York, right?
Technology was the car. That's it.
Shit.
Fucking, they would throw eggs. Everyone would get like a dozen eggs, just fucking egg someone. That was terrible.
Yeah, I didn't like the eggs too much. That shit was nasty.
Yeah, Florida people, man, they're mean. They're mean.
Assholes.
I would think you guys would throw oranges at each other.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Oranges, fucking avocados, fucking mangoes.
Just
Avocado,
don't
that
throw
would be
pineapples at somebody.
Them bitches are hurt. That's funny.
So I
Yeah,
guess
what the fuck?
let's get into the real deal. What's going on here on YouTube? All this ruckus today with this whole billionaire challenge, and I know Nando doesn't know what's going on, but what I think is going on is basically they set up some teams, and the winning team gets $10,000. But I'm not like 100% clear on what actually went down because I didn't watch that live stream. I don't really pay attention to that much. Honestly, I get all my info from Twitter. I don't know about you guys. I don't watch any of these guys' stuff.
I get most of
I know
mine
It's
on
like
Twitter
the
too.
news that never stops.
Exactly. Like the one way I feel that I can pay attention to them and not like benefit them is on going on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't follow them on YouTube. I don't follow that live stream stuff because I know that benefits them. You know what I'm saying? So, but I gotta keep on. Like I like to know what's up, obviously, because that's all the community that we're in. But what I heard was that this guy was willing to commit suicide, and that this guy Alki David wanted the rights to record it and something like that. And I don't know. From then on, it just went crazy. Everyone, got their 2 cents in, and I don't know how you guys feel about that.
Yeah, everybody was going crazy on Twitter. I got in that bitch late, because be my busy day at work. So I called in and everybody's fucking bitching about this, bitching about that, and I'm like, dude, I don't know what's going on, and I don't even care. Like, the problem with these people is that they this is what they live off of, all this publicity that they get with everybody just talking shit. You know, saying no, even bad publicity is good publicity for these people, especially when everything's about views. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I have no idea what's going on, and I don't care.
You know what it goes back to, like, a little bit what we talked about last week, like how I was saying, like, money can't buy you certain things, and just money won't buy can't buy people to like you. Like, well, it depends, but as far as YouTube goes, if it's not gonna benefit you, you're not getting the money physically. Like, why? They're still not gonna watch you. You guys are not. The guy's not entertaining. They're not doing anything that is entertaining. Like, I personally don't see any interest in watching that anyway. To me, it's stupid.
But I mean, what? They're just recording themselves playing together?
Yeah, recording themselves playing together. Like, oh my god, like, it's random people. Like,
no, I mean, to the subs though, I can see where that would be fun, because you know what I'm saying, like we said last week, so let's take the guy show, us three, we have good chemistry, and let's say we all get together and we play together and we record that shit. People eat that shit up. You know what I mean? Only because they already
that was like the original idea. I think Game 360 and Fearcraft were the ones who had the idea of let's just play the YouTubers against each other, and then the big dudes got a hold of it and were like, oh yeah, we'll run it for you guys. And then that got passed over to the billionaire dude, and then he wanted to make like a financial gain off of it. But these guys were too stupid to realize that he was just trying. I mean, if you're a billionaire, you know how to make money, and you have no limits to what you would do to get money. So he's like, okay, I could get all these young kids, and some of them are grown. I could get these guys to promote me for basically only $10,000, and I get way more back in return,
Of course.
And these guys jumped right into it, like, oh man, this is great. It's a great opportunity. We're doing this for the subs and blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't know how you guys are falling for this. You know what I mean? This guy doesn't need you guys, but he's using you guys. If somebody's like, oh, you need my help, I'll be like, nah, I'm good. But if I know I could benefit off you, like, way more and get way more in my return because you're too stupid to realize it, then it's different. Because I'm like, oh shit, this guy's a sucker. I could just use him and get what I need. And that's basically what happened. And now today is when everybody finally smartened up.
But you see, the way you said it, and I agree, and I can see where you can say where you come, or I can see where you're coming from with that. But think about it like this: they know that this dude is, I mean, not necessarily using them, but they might just be using each other, because they're the ones getting flown out there. They're the ones getting all this new video footage. You know what I mean? Getting together with the people that they're getting together for. Let's say, so and so never did a duel with so and so, but now because they're in the same video, so the other one, so and so one subs is gonna meet so and so's two subs and so forth. You know what I mean? So even though the billionaire is getting most of the gain because of all the subs these people have combined, you know what I mean? The people aren't, it's not like they're getting nothing. You know what I mean?
I don't know. To me, all those guys are combined in a circle anyway. I mean, if let's say if any of us was like 100 and something thousand sub dude, I think it's pretty easy to get in touch with one of the other dudes that's over 100,000 and get something worked out. Yeah. It's like being in the club. You know what I mean? Like, oh, what's up? Oh yeah, I know you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's not like you'll be under the radar at 100,000 subs and they're like, oh, who are you? You know what I mean? So I don't even think they need that to do anything together. I think all them guys, if they wanted to, they could just hit each other up anywhere and just be like, yo, let's do something. And they'll be like, all right, cool.
And basically, whoever subbed the white boy subbed the wings. Whoever subbed the wings subbed the Woody. So I don't really, like. They're not getting
they might not be gaining anywhere near as much as the billionaire is, but tell me, they're not losing anything at all either. They're getting a free trip.
Something happens like this where, let's say, like I saw Woody's video today, and he was talking about he didn't know about this suicide thing and all this, but you know what? Which to me is bullcrap. But regardless, even if it's not, it ended up affecting him because all these guys, what like carries them throughout YouTube is they got this character that they play off. White Boy has this character, Wings, all these people, and then Woody has this character of being a nice guy. That's what everyone goes on by, because it doesn't have the best gameplay. He's not known for just being a great Call of Duty player, but like he's known for being the nice guy. So then he becomes a part of something like this, and you put your reputation on the line. And on YouTube, for these huge guys, that means so much to them. For us, I don't care. Like I always say whatever I want to say. I don't really care about my reputation or anything like that. But when you're that big, that's all that goes off. And something happens like this, and when I was on that video, I had never gone to a video on Woody's channel where it wasn't all like everyone loving him. I actually saw a bunch of I unsub, and that's all I saw.
Yeah, but still, even with that, it's still bad publicity is good publicity. Any publicity is good publicity, dude. Because when you have haters, dude, come on, the game on YouTube is views. You know what I mean?
I don't
Whether
know.
they're subbed or not subs.
Yeah, but for a long time doesn't work. Cause look at this guy Shaggy.
Yeah, I
Shaggy
don't think
started
negative publicity
yeah,
works as well
it
on
doesn't.
YouTube compared
It
to like
doesn't.
any other form of
Because
business.
look at Shaggy. He came off as this guy. You know, everyone hated him. They start off disliking him. What happened now? Nobody even talked. That guy's not even mentioned.
Who's Shaggy?
Yeah, like
Exactly.
these dudes take a lot of like YouTube subscribers. They take who they they take who they sub to like real seriously. So if you get them pissed off, they'll like really unsub and have like this hatred for you.
Yep.
It's not like where you're like Pepsi or something and you're like, oh fuck it, Pepsi will be all over the news when people are thirsty. They'll go buy some Pepsi, you know. But when it's something like this, it's directly like you're the product. You know what I mean? So if people don't like you and it's bad publicity, then they're not gonna watch your product no more. Like you're gonna drink Pepsi or use any of those products that you need because that's just life. You know what I mean? Like you need, well, you don't need it, but you know, you buy fucking soda every day, but you don't have to watch these guys. So if once they get a sub pissed off, they're gone. You know?
Like I was saying, they sub to the character, they sub to the person. It's like a little different than just buying one item or they don't watch just one video. You sub to them. And you become like a fan of their character, of who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Subs can turn pretty quickly too.
They stay gaining subs daily. You know what I mean? Sorry to cut you off, sub. But we need
a taboo button for subs.
They stay gaining subs daily, dude. On a daily, they're getting crazy subs. So the fucking 1,000 or whatever that they lost here they're gonna get right back. You know, I just don't see how people like Woody that has, you know, what is it? Fuck over, I don't know, 300,000 or something like that, or even more. I don't even know, dude. But there's no way that there's a little bad publicity. I mean, unless he's calling his subs like pussies or, you know, saying going against his subs. But something like this, dude, yeah, it's gonna hurt some subs, dude. Most subs didn't even watch. You know, some subs didn't even watch it. Other subs are gonna forget about it. I just don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. Not for these big
subs are all over it, man. I mean, to be honest, like I'm not even one to really watch a xNasaone video or something like that. But like even when that guy comes out and says something. And to be honest, no matter what you say about this guy, he's like the community loves him. You know, whether you like him or not, he's like.
You know, it's funny. I called him today. I said, xNasaone is like the Derek Jeter of YouTube.
Yes. That's right.
Like everybody, like he's successful, and you can't really hate on him because he never does anything bad. You know.
I don't even like the Yankees, and I feel you because I respect Jeter. You know?
Yeah, like you can't really say he's whack. You know,
telling me Jeter has no haters? Come on. You're telling me Jeter has no haters.
I mean, what are you really gonna hate? I mean, you can make up something to hate him for, but you can't straight up be like, yo, this dude's trash or this dude's a scumbag. You know what I mean?
He never raped anyone. He never really. He doesn't talk trash. He's very, you know.
I don't know about all that. I've known a lot of Jeter haters. I mean, Yankee haters in general, you know. But that's a whole nother. I mean, I see what you're saying. xNasaone is cool people, and for him saying this, I just think it was blown way out of proportion, dude. Because people were giving him exactly what they wanted, or what the dude wanted, which was publicity, dude. You know what I mean? If it didn't get so big, and if it wasn't talked about so much, dude, it wouldn't have been a big deal. Nobody would have said shit about it. You know what I mean? So he says that he's gonna get this. First of all, why do you even believe him? You know. Second of all, if he did, and you think it's morally wrong, don't fucking watch it. You know what I mean? I just think people are way too concerned with what other people are doing.
But here's the question, though. Do you guys think he was being serious, or do you think he was just fucking around?
I think it was definitely...
At this point, even if he was serious, it's too late for him to even... He can't say it was serious now, you know?
Yeah. Obviously, because all the bad...
Like, I don't know now. I mean, to me, I was joking about it. It's like if you're with a chick that you've been dealing with for a while, but nothing really popped off yet, and then you're like, you know, y'all together at night, and you're like, oh, you know, so what's up? And then she'd be like, huh? And then you'd be like, nah. You know,
with you.
No, can I get some tonight?
But you try to put it out there as a serious thing, and then you just see if it sticks. Like if it sticks, I'm going with it. If it doesn't, I'm calling it off. You know what I mean? So, I think he did something like that. And
to be honest, going on like what Nando was saying, you could say that he wanted the publicity, which I think he did. But to be honest, what it looks like to me is I think he wanted kind of like, and it sounds weird that a billionaire would kind of want to join in a crew like that. But, you know, you never know. And it looked like he wanted to join in the crew and just become a part of this consistent, having like these commentators go over there. But if none of these commentators now, because of this bad publicity, want to like associate themselves with him, I think it's going to hurt him. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looked like to me.
I mean, no matter what business you are, you know, 1 million people paying attention to what you're doing, that's a lot of publicity, you know?
Yeah.
That's a lot. You know, some people who like sell music and stuff like that, you sell 1 million records or 1 million of one song on iTunes, you got a lot of money now, you know? So these guys have a lot of power when they're all combined together. You know, like individually, they have a lot of power in their own, but you put like the 10 top dudes on YouTube together, that's a lot of, you know, a lot of power you got in one room, you know?
Yeah. And to be honest, probably 10 grand isn't even that much to them. These are all probably the top YouTubers that probably bank off this anyway.
Nah. If you at that point,
what's Kyle
when you're
making
that
a
big,
video
you
now?
make up 10 grand in about a month.
Freaking FPS Kyle, that's
what's he
nuts,
making the
dude.
fucking video now? Like
he makes only like about 100 grand a month.
I thought it was like 100 grand per video.
Yo, that's fucking
I don't
insane. I can't even fathom that shit.
He's just rich. He probably couldn't even see what was going on. He had too much money blocking his laptop.
Yo, hey, you know you've gotten big, right? When nobody in my job watches Call of Duty videos, probably like 1 or 2, and like that's every now and then when I'm like, yo, I got a video, yo, you want to see it?
Yeah.
And yo, I swear to you, 3 random people who like I go to the gym with and stuff came up to me like, yo, you gotta check out this guy, because they're into guns, and I guess he's on the front page like, yo, you gotta check out this FPS Russia guy. He talks like a Russian and this and that. I'm like, oh my god.
You think he has his pillow stuff with money? Because if I had that much money, I think I would start doing stupid shit like that.
Oh, I'll have it like gangster type under the house. I'll have it planted everywhere. It'd be like,
yeah, like I would just do shit with my money. Like even if it was all singles, they don't even got to be like a lot of big money, but just get a whole bunch of fucking like dollar bills and just have like, you know how, like in like the movies, guys just pull out like a garbage bag full of just mad dollar bills. You know what I mean?
Feel like a straight up G pour that shit on your
like
back.
you don't have a piggy bank. You just have a garbage bag where you just got money in. Or you just like, oh, you need a few dollars, just stick your hand in here, take whatever you need.
Fuck.
What was that?
Have a
What was
whole
that
bunch
cartoon?
of guns.
What was that cartoon with Uncle Scrooge or something like that? He would like dance
Oh,
on
that was, what the fuck's it called?
DuckTales, right?
DuckTales. There you go.
That's hilarious.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, but
You're
I don't think
swimming
you
in
can
that
swim
shit.
in coins in real life. You break it.
Nah.
Trying to do that.
Just for the fuck of it. Hey, I want you to change $100,000 in coins.
Yeah. Hey, wasn't that a joke in the cartoon? Could anybody else swim in the money besides him? No, right?
You never saw anybody else.
Yeah, I think it wouldn't the little.
I think they tried and they used to
maybe,
just
no,
land
they're
on the
little
top.
kids.
They couldn't really swim in there.
No, wasn't the opening scene having like Louie, Huey, and Dewey, whatever the fuck their name was?
Yeah, I thought they were messing
No, I
around.
think they were
with it.
skiing on it, like on top of it.
Oh, maybe.
I don't think they were ever swimming. This dude was like backstroking in the coins.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta have some strong biceps to be backstroking in some coins. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I mean, you know, to get back to this billionaire shit, dude, I just think it's cool, whatever, what happened, and everybody said their piece, but it's just like, you know, everybody made a video today, and dude, not for nothing, if you wanted to say your piece and be done with it, you would have said that shit on Twitter.
No. Now it's gonna be.
exactly.
Now they're gonna do the why they're not in the tournament video.
Yeah.
Then tomorrow's gonna do the, you know, the overall outlook on the community video. And then the video after that is gonna be the how we're gonna try to set up an official tournament video. You know,
they're gonna.
so this is all gonna be. There's still gonna be videos coming off of this. They're not just gonna let this disappear quick. That's what I'm saying. When you're like, it's gonna be all. Everybody's gonna forget about it. Yeah, they'll forget about it after these guys milk it for as much videos as they can.
That's like I was saying earlier. Like I like and don't like Twitter because obviously I get rid of like I rant on there, but I feel like once I say my piece on Twitter, like I'm done. And a lot of times, so I was a Zero Effect. He's like, yo, you should still make videos because you know a lot of your subs don't have Twitter. I'm like, damn, you're right though. Like that they can know how I'm feeling and kind of like you know, whatever. Understand?
You can use you can use your Twitter as a script and shit when you go to do a com.
I know, but then it just feels weird. And I've tried doing it. And
you feel like you're repeating yourself.
Exactly, because I feel half of my people heard it, and it doesn't come out as fluent. So it's like but you know, like a lot of times I don't even go and make a video because I feel like I got it off my chest already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ness, let me ask you this question: What do you think is going to be the future of YouTube? I mean, you think it's going to be YouTube forever, or do you think I think what these guys are trying to do with this whole billionaire thing is they're trying to. You know, they're the big guys. They're trying to innovate. You know, I think some of them are hoping to maybe land on a TV show or something like that out of the deal.
Yeah, I mean, you could spin. I think a lot of the big channels, if they got together, they could spin off and make their own TV series on like G4 or something, streaming competitive gaming and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure they'd be able to, you know, but I don't know if they're all willing to get together and throw all that money together in one pot to make it happen, you know?
You'd have to be not greedy, and that's hard to find.
Yeah, you'd have to be willing to give up a lot of that money you earn and bust your ass, you know, to actually expand into something more than that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't think all those guys, I mean, they all associated with each other, but I don't think they're all willing to throw money together and really try to do
it's one thing to be
like
boys
that.
and then to throwing money with your boys.
Yeah, like even if you're cool with your boys in real life, it's hard to do business with them. You know what I mean? So, but I think they would be able to. I mean, of course, I don't think YouTube is gonna. I mean, YouTube's always gonna be around because, I mean, it's everybody. It's a quick, easy way to access video, and that's what people always want to see visuals. So, YouTube will be around forever. But the thing is, these games aren't like forever lasting. You can't play the same game for 10 years. So you're gonna have to keep moving on with whatever's out and what's hot.
Mm-hmm.
So once you're not good or once you can't produce what's hot, then you just fade away. So I mean, I guess it could last forever, but you're gonna have to be able to have that ability to convert yourself and rebuild yourself with everything that keeps coming out.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I would say it's important. Like just like as an overall gamer, just try out new games. See what you like. One game might catch on to you better than another game. Like I was talking. I was in a lobby with AFX Dirty, and Homefront. This dude's a beast on Homefront, and I was like, yo, this is your game. Like there's certain games that just come out that are your game, and apparently it's your game too. You love Homefront. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like there's just games like that are made for certain people, and once you find your niche, you can go off that. And whatever you're. And also when you're doing something, I was saying it last podcast too. Like there's a difference when you look like you're forced to do something and when you do it when you're having fun. Everyone could tell when you're being yourself and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean there was a point in time. Well, not now. I stopped doing. I consciously made the decision now to not post as much Black Ops. But there was a point in time like a month or two ago where I actually sat down to do a Black Ops commentary and I just couldn't do it. Like like I was just so not into it that I was just like, man, I really can't do it. Like it'd be straight up like me forcing it like 100% to do that commentary, and I just couldn't do it. And that's when I had first stopped posting Black Ops. Then I went back to it, but yeah, like I said, at some point, I mean, if you're one of the dudes who pumps out videos every day, I mean, it does take a toll on you, just on your own like personal self. Like it's hard to do something you don't want to do every day. It's just the same thing like if you have a job that you don't like. I mean, you'll go to work because you need to pay your bills, but at the same time, you're always constantly thinking like, man, I want to get out of this shit. I don't want to do this anymore. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I honestly don't know how you would put 3 videos a day, man. That shit was nuts. I would put like 2 or 3 in a week. I was like, yeah, I did my thing this week.
I did my thing. I'm done.
I would watch one NASA video, and you know how when you watch one, they move out of the sub box or they move down, I guess, and the new ones pop up.
Yeah.
Every time NASA was on top, I was like, oh, here comes another NASA video.
Yeah, I mean, it's good when you're not doing shit all day. Then you could do all these videos, you know what I mean? Shit, if I didn't have a job, I'd be probably posting like 5 videos a day, but...
Yeah, there was that little time where you weren't working.
Oh, yeah. There was a time where I wasn't doing shit, where I was just posting videos all day.
That's awesome, though. I mean, props to you, though. That's not easy,
Yeah, I mean, I was getting the gameplay. Like, I was just... you could ask Jay-Z. I used to just play, and I'd be with him in the room and all that, and I'd be like... Oh, shit, I just got a good game. I'll be back in 45 minutes. And I would just leave and do a commentary, get back on. And if I got another game, I'd leave again and post another commentary.
Shit. Shit.
And I was like, what?
Yeah. But, hey, I mean, I can't help it, man. I'm a beast. Nah.
Damn.
The truth.
Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah.
Nah, but on some real shit. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You can't take it away from you. You know what I'm saying? You're beast and, so you got the skills. Your fingers, do you feel that right now, if you were to, like, I don't know, try to learn how to play the piano, you think you would be better at it because of all the time you spend playing video games?
Hell no. Unless it was just like a 10-key piano.
No, but you know what? I actually had a little talk with a friend, and it's more of like a brain to the finger. You gotta like know the notes and feel the music type thing, because I tried that and I thought it was a little better, but nah.
Like, nah.
Nah, that shit wasn't working out.
No, you don't think it helped at all?
Yeah, I was better off just...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think gaming could help you do anything else but just gaming.
With this game.
I mean probably be better at other games, but I mean, they said if you play Wii and you're like a surgeon, you actually more proficient in like doing your operations, but...
Pretty crazy. Well,
but that's because it's motion control, so I guess you gotta... you're bound. You're keeping your hands more steady and everything, but still, I don't think button presses. I mean, how much shit in your daily life do you gotta just jam on a button all day long? So.
I think the Kinect could be pretty cool though. Like they have that new, UFC training thing. something like that you work out, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure someone could help get from gaming on that.
I don't know if all games become connected.
I know that's gonna be
video
horrible.
games anymore.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Bad.
I mean, the reason people play video games because they're too lazy to do other shit. So
yeah,
if you have to move,
playing are done. I don't want to go out there anymore. I just want to
chill.
Yeah.
If you're gonna have to be like running and aiming and shooting and getting up and everything, you might as well go outside and do something.
And play for real, exactly.
Like I don't want to be playing football with an invisible football when I could go outside and throw a football up.
Exactly. I just find it funny.
Like, hey, let's play Madden, man. Get online. I'll just throw some virtual passes to you. I'm like, dude, just come outside.
Some of those motion games are pretty cool though. Like when you got a full party and people are coming over, you got a bunch of friends over. Like you got those little party like Mario Party and all that.
Yeah, but almost anything's fun to play when you're all fucked up and drunk.
I guess that's true. I mean, shit, I play zombies, and when I die or somebody has to revive me, I have to like take a little chug.
Yeah, I mean, when you're laughing at stuff that's not even meant to be funny, then I don't think it's because the game is that great,
That works. I don't know any other. What's up with this Modern Warfare 3 website you got here?
That's fucking hilarious, dude. Have you seen that?
This
I don't know. What is that all about?
It's apparently I guess someone bought the domain name, and this is way before probably when like Modern Warfare 2 came out.
Yeah.
Expect Modern Warfare 3 to come out, and they had bought the name before Call of Duty, and they sold I'm not sure.
Dude. Honestly, I still think it's fan owned because I checked the Who Is, dude, and it's private, but it's hosted on HostGator. If EA or DICE bought this shit, dude, they're not gonna host that shit on HostGator. So this shit is probably still fan owned.
Come at me
as a Battlefield fan.
Oh, so it brings up Battlefield when you go
there? Yeah, dude, that's great.
So I thought that was pretty funny though. Like that's a little slap in the face right there.
Yeah, no wonder everybody was laughing at that. I didn't know what was going on.
Either he showed me that right before the podcast. I was like, what? What is this?
Yeah, because you know why? They fucked up and they've got that whole lawsuit with these dudes, and they took the Modern Warfare name and said it's mine. So now they got MW3. I mean, everybody calls it Modern Warfare 3, but it's not Modern Warfare 3. It's MW3,
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I didn't even notice that. They never actually say Modern Warfare 3, do they?
Nah, you could look through everything you've ever seen about the game. It's not Modern Warfare 3. It's MW3. That's how they got around it.
So basically, someone like you, Nando, would have got redirected to Battlefield, and you've never heard of any of them, and you would have bought Battlefield. Because you didn't even know.
You didn't even know it was
MW3. Yeah, I probably would have searched in Modern Warfare 3 as well.
You'll never see Modern Warfare anything no more for Call of Duty. It's always going to be MW.
Look at that.
It's like Madden. It used to be John Madden NFL or something like that. Now it's just Madden.
And he's not even in it anymore.
Yeah,
that's crazy how these corporations be going through shit.
Yeah, you think they were gonna give up the MW? That brand is so successful that they couldn't just rework it and change the name. So they're like, fuck it, we'll just put the initials MW3.
That's fucking great, dude.
I mean, because mentally you already know, like, hey, that's Modern Warfare. That's what MW stands for, modern. But in the booklet, you won't see Modern Warfare, nothing. If you ask them what MW stands for, they just got to say MW.
We can actually make it whatever we want.
Warfare. It's just MO.
Or Moby Wally. We can name it whatever the fuck we want. And they can't say anything.
Wow.
Yeah, they can't say Modern Warfare in that game at all for anything.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh. That's why that domain, that's not theirs, because they can't use that shit anyway.
Yeah, but the other people that do
sued out their ass by these dudes if they fucking use the Modern Warfare name in their game.
Yeah, but the people that do own Modern Warfare may be able to fight these people, the owners now.
Yeah, but they're probably at this point they're probably like, fuck those guys. So
you know what? They're not making money off of it, so
no.
Directing.
It is just, but
I mean, those guys all went to EA though, didn't they?
I don't even know, dude.
Yeah, I think Zampella and all them dudes from Infinity Ward, they made that Respawn Entertainment, whatever it's called, and they went to EA. Yep. They're working with EA now, they're under them.
Yep.
I can't wait for that.
I can't wait to see what they're coming up with.
I mean, it's like if your boss fires you and you just stick it back to him, you know?
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that lately.
I hope you don't want to stick your boss.
I don't know. I mean, she has a fatty. So
that's what Fitz said today in the video. He said, man, look at this random on my team. He said, you never want to come behind a guy.
What?
I said, shit, I hope you never do want to come behind a guy.
Pause.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we've touched on all our topics.
Actually, didn't you guys want to talk about that whack ass sports game?
Oh, that's right. Some NCAA Madden competition over here. Wait, what did you hear about it, Sub? I know you had seen a lot about that game.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I heard from the guy who reviewed NCAA for IGN. He said Madden looks pretty bad again this year compared to NCAA football.
What, but Madden looks bad or the NCAA looks bad?
He said Madden looked pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm not buying another Madden ever again.
Yeah, I haven't bought Madden since like 06.
I didn't.
I mean, at one point they just started adding one tackle animation every year.
It's just a roster update. That's all it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It'd be like, now you can tackle with 2 guys, and then next year they go, now you can tackle with 3 guys.
That's exactly what it was.
And then they try to add like these little, you know what really pisses me off? When they try to promote the game, they'll try to promote like how the entrance to the game, and oh, look at the arena, oh, look what he does when you score a touchdown. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Fix the way the game plays. I don't care what kind of celebration you do.
They should make you be able to play online without lag. I mean, you're only connecting 2 people, and it's laggy as shit. You call it, you got like 18 people from around the world connecting to each other with no lag. Kidding me?
Yo, kicking a field goal online is impossible. I gotta time it like 5 seconds before.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But NCAA is way different, man. Like, it feels a lot different because I played the demo and I know it comes out tomorrow. I'm gonna get it. I know you're getting it tomorrow, Sub, right?
Tomorrow or Wednesday, as soon as I can get up there.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't bought a football game in a while. I used to love, man. I used to play like season after season after season in career mode, like fucking win like 9 straight Super Bowls.
Yep.
But
last football game I played was Blitz.
Yeah.
That's what
I used to like. Actually, the wait, Blitz, was that the one the EA big? Was that one?
No, this is the one like you had like where you could like break bones and like.
What was the EA big one?
Guys were huge. Aren't the guys huge in Blitz?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I mean, they were pretty huge. They were like exaggerated.
Yeah, exactly. Exaggerated big.
What was the EA big one though? That had the football game.
No.
You know what I'm talking about? That had the basketball game too. EA big. It was NBA Street.
NBA Street.
NFL Street. That's what it was called. NFL Street.
No, I never got to play that.
Yeah, you guys never played that game?
That
nah.
Oh my God, you guys never played that game? That's crazy. You gotta look up YouTube videos. You gotta look up YouTube videos of that NBA NFL Street. It was basically like a I don't want to say a Blitz spinoff, but it was like basically like a show off. Like, did you play NBA Street at least?
Yeah, I play NBA Street.
You know NBA Street, you had to like do all these fucking moves and get bonus points and all that. Well, that's how NFL Street was. You'd be like running up the fucking sideline walls and like be dribbling the football as you're running up the field and everything.
And what's up? You should pick one of those up so I can show you what's up. We're always going back and forth with the Miami-New York rivalry.
Yeah, it was like street football though. It was only like a 5-on-5. I mean, it was actually kind of fun, but I think they just straight just shut all that shit down. All that EA big stuff, I think just got straight shut down.
Shit. Last NBA game I played was NBA Jam.
Dude, he's on fire.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Boom,
you like to go for the simulation games.
Yeah, definitely. The realistic ones.
Nah, the only sports game I stay religiously to is the NBA 2K. That game is every year it does get better.
Yeah, I haven't played a basketball. I used to play NBA Live on the first PlayStation when people used to be able to hit shots from half court and everything, but then it just got I don't know. I think I stopped playing sports games. I mean, I went straight to Madden. I like before online gaming, I would just strictly play Madden like nonstop, like year after year after year. I just would play Madden, and once I was able to play online, I think I actually tried to play Madden online, and I seen how people played, and then that just completely turned me off from wanting to play football games anymore.
Yeah, I was pretty much the same way. I used to play Madden all the time, just like 10 seasons every year it came out.
Yeah.
I would create a player at every position. I was the quarterback. I was the running back. I was everything.
You know what I used to do? I used to always draft whatever quarterback had the highest speed.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Like, you didn't have to do anything else. You just get the fast quarterback. His accuracy could be like a 50, and his power. All you needed his power to be like 98, and his speed to be like 75, and you were good.
Yep.
So in this last game, Michael Vick was disgusting. He was unstoppable.
Yeah. My friend used to do that. He used to come over the house and play, and he'd always pick the Falcons. And he dropped back like 70 yards. And then
impossible to get
him. Running with Michael Vick.
I like that shit's fun though. Then you found Call of Duty and you were like, fuck this game. I'm pretty good at Call of Duty.
Nah, I actually went to Halo.
Oh, you played Halo for a while?
I never really got into
my
Halo.
first online game. Well, actually, I didn't have an Xbox. I had a PlayStation. My boy had an Xbox, and he had the first Halo. But I didn't play that online. We used to just play the campaign. But I finally ended up getting an Xbox, I think, at the same time like Halo 2 came out. So since I used to play Halo 1 with him, I got Halo 2. And that's the first game I played online. And then from Halo, I went to I think from Halo, I actually went to I used to play Ghost Recon when it was Spies versus Mercenaries. That was fun as hell. I don't know if you guys ever played that. That shit was fun as hell. But
I remember playing Ghost Recon.
Was it Ghost Recon? It might have not been. No, Splinter Cell. My bad. I'm saying Ghost Recon. It was Splinter Cell. I played Splinter Cell for a year, and then I went to Forza Motorsport, and then I went to and then I think I went into Call of Duty. No, then I went into Battlefield 2. Like I went through a few games before I actually got into Call of Duty.
Oh, so this is the way of becoming the ways of NASA, huh? Being an all-around gamer.
All-around
gamer. Yeah, you gotta play everything. You gotta be able to race. Gotta be able to fucking jam it on people.
And you gotta play a third-person game.
Yeah.
Hey, ask me what was the last racing game I played.
Oh wait, let me think.
Mario
Kart, baby. What?
Burnout 1.
The N64.
Baby,
Not
even. On the Wii. Come on now.
No. It was what is that? Shit, what's that called? The LA Rush or whatever it's called.
No idea.
I have no idea.
Man, how old are you guys? Nah. I just remember this game from 5 years ago. Like I don't remember that shit. I was 9 years old.
I think it was like Need for. I only knew a couple racing games. I'm terrible at racing games.
I used to love racing games. I mean, I used to play the shit out of fucking Mario Kart and all that.
Oh yeah, Mario Kart was the last game I was good at racing.
I mean, if Mario Kart had it online right now, I'd probably play that shit. I mean, they do technically, but I'm talking about like an Xbox online.
Oh nah, we need to get on the Wii. What's up?
You know what game I would? Hey, you know what game I would take it to you guys from back in the day? Without a doubt, they had it online. 007 GoldenEye.
Oh,
I would. Hey,
but you think if you played that now, you'd like the game, or you'd be like, this shit is trash?
I actually have it. I played every once in a blue moon we play it, and like it honestly just brings back a lot of memories.
You know what's funny? You ever wonder how you moved with only one analog stick in that game?
It's so weird. And then it was screen looking to the max. I'm like, yo, stop looking at my shit.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't even know how it was fun when you knew where everybody was at. I guess that's why it was fun, because there was no hiding.
Back in the day, everyone's just fucking meeting up and just
imagine that if you play now and you play GoldenEye and dudes was camping.
Yeah.
He wait for you to run by and then just slap you with his elbow. You know, they did the whack little, what they did, like a karate chop, right?
Yeah, something like that. No, they did an update and they added Ghost.
Supposedly,
was there even radar? Yeah, there was radar, I think.
I don't know.
That game was good though, man. I remember everybody used to go for the golden gun.
Well, supposedly they're gonna re-release it. They're gonna redo it for the PS3 and Xbox.
Oh, that's right. I heard about that. Nah, it's not gonna be the same. That's one of those games I leave like a classic. You know.
Did you ever used to throw the proximity mines on the ammo and then pick it up?
No.
Nah.
Oh man, you guys don't know none of this shit, man.
Dude, that shit's a long time ago, dude.
I probably did. I just don't remember.
I was like 14.
Boy, I used to play with this dude. He was like the craziest GoldenEye player I've ever seen in my life. I mean, his aim was ridiculous, but there was like this. It wasn't like a glitch, but if you throw a proximity mine on like ammo or whatever it was, a pickup, and then you run over it and pick it up, the proximity mine will be invisible, so they couldn't see that shit. Yeah. So if they went to pick up an ammo or something like that, they just get killed, and it was like a free kill.
Yeah, I think I remember something like
that. It sounds familiar, dude, but I can't.
Yeah, it does. Honestly, I was a little jit compared to you guys.
I always looked for the cheesy shit when I played video games, and it's so ironic that now I'm like anti-cheese. You know what I mean?
Anti-cheese.
Yeah, NASA secretly goes and goes camps and hides behind barrels.
Yeah, don't go through my file share. I'm never moving. Motion sensors. I got like 10,000 deployed.
Nice.
Couple camera spikes too. I seen you with a camera spike.
Oh my
god. That's the most useless fucking thing.
Yo, are you serious? Like, dude, do they really gotta add that in the game? Like, seriously?
You're gonna start for hardcore because you don't have no. Oh wait, there's no equipment in hardcore though, right?
I don't even
play hardcore.
I don't even know. Somebody was like, "There's hardcore in that game." What?
What?
Well, that's the first one I started playing hardcore when I first started. I didn't know any difference. Like, I picked up the game, put it in. I was like, "Wait a minute, hardcore? That's for the fucking ballers. I want to play hardcore."
Yeah. Everybody thought that was like official when it first came out. Like, yeah, man, it's more realistic. You gotta be the pro to play that.
Exactly. It was World at War. I was playing that in World at War. I was like, okay, I guess it's hardcore. And then I found out core. I was like, what? This shit is fun as fuck.
Yeah. Then you play Black Ops instead. I can't wait for Battlefield.
Exactly. Almost here. You guys got it reserved or no? You said you don't reserve games early, huh?
No, I reject that shit.
I got it like that.
Oh, look at you. Look at this motherfucker.
Must be nice.
I actually fucked myself over thinking like that for Black Ops. They were like, "Oh, you want to get it early?" I'm like, "Nah, I got it, man. I'm getting this shit early." And I ended up waiting online like everybody else after 12 o'clock till like 1:30 in the morning for that shit.
Nice.
Nah, it wasn't nice. That shit was whack. It was mad cold and raining and shit.
No, I had to wait in line, and then
I got to the point where I felt like going to people on the line, like, "Yo, you ever heard of xNasaone?" Just so I could have like some fucking conversation going or something.
So the line would be bearable and shit.
Yeah, that's when I had less subs though. They probably would have been like, "Shut up, man. You ain't no xNasaone."
You know that's funny. You know what's funny? When I first told my little brother I was making videos, he goes, "Yeah, I've seen xNasaone's videos and stuff. You do?" I'm like, "Oh my god."
Dude, honestly, the only guy that I knew before it was big, dude, and his fucking wings, and what's his name? Oh, dude, the dude that sings.
Eight Thoughts.
No, not Eight Thoughts, not Jive. The other dude, the guy
Ninja, Try Hard Ninja, something like that.
No, the dude that nobody fucks
Jive
with.
Turkey.
No.
Smooth.
There we go.
He sings.
The guy that sings.
Oh,
that's the best. Wait a minute. That's the best description you gave of Chris Smooth.
What the fuck else am I supposed to say?
I don't know. The guy who does basketball videos. The guy who goes smooth move. I don't know.
No, that's the other shit that he does, like when he laughs or some shit like that.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! I'm gonna fucking remix that right there.
Fuck
We just
you.
did.
It's funny the guys though when like I have subs sometimes that be like, "Man, I remember I subbed to you when you had 50 subs." And I'd be like, "Damn, you must have not knew who the fuck to sub to at that point in time then."
That was fucking terrible.
Yeah, like shit. I don't even think I was doing commentary at that point in time, but fuck it, man. People.
So how long have you been doing this shit, dude?
Not long, actually. I was actually looking at like date stamps on like my older videos. I think my earliest ones were like from I think like April from like last year. But those were the ones like with no commentary on COD 4. I didn't really start up like heavy like with my PVR and everything, not till like the summer of last year. So
yeah, the first time I saw one of your videos was I had hooked up with Jay on Machinima Sports and I had started watching his videos. And I think you guys did a video together like around June because I remember I had got posted my first video on there in June, and I had seen you through there.
Yeah, it was a while. Yeah, I mean, really hardcore. Probably like only about a year I've been doing this. I mean, but I got lucky. I was real cool with Fist, and then I got onto Machinima when I only had like 3,000 subs or 4,000 subs. So, I mean, I got in there real early.
Time, you got in there when it was still like worth watching. Like now it's died down a lot.
Yeah. Like everybody knew like who was on Machinima because there was only like 20 guys on Machinima.
Yeah.
But now
it's funny how back
you make
then,
a
like,
YouTube account, you get a Machinima partnership.
Exactly.
Nah, dude, it don't work that way. That's Thunder.
Yeah, I remember back then when like Respawn was the shit. Everybody wanted to be on it. Now it's like don't even get.
I mean, you know what's funny though? People always want to say like, "Nah, man, I wouldn't want to be on Machinima. I don't want to show my video to 2.5 million people." Like, I'd be like, mad bullshit. Like, I'd be like, listen, no matter how much you want to talk shit about Machinima, that shit is great to be on Machinima. Because, like, basically, like, I started working on some Machinima videos again. But, I mean, I put up a Machinima video, that's, like, guaranteed. I'm going to get, like, 500 to 1,000 subs. You know what I mean? So, why would you not want to be able to gain 2,000 subs a week? You know what I mean?
You know what it looks like from Machinima? It looks like if I was to send the video over there, you would have to make it like one of your great videos, because what it looks like if it's if it's just a normal video, it looks like it's about 15 to 20,000. But the good thing is that, like you said, they have 2 million subs, so word spreads fast on there. You know what I'm saying? If a good video comes out, I've noticed it. There's like a big gap. I'll see like 15, 20, 75, 100. You know, and that video.
I mean, it definitely goes by name recognition, but that's the thing. If you post on Machinima, if your content's good, you're gonna get the views. That's one thing that nobody could ever say nothing about. There's no way you could be on Machinima and produce good content and not get the views.
That's
I mean, if you're not getting the views, it's for a reason. You know, it's not Machinima's fault, because the guys who do make good videos get like 50 to 100,000 views. You know, so it's not anything that's Machinima's fault. It's the what you're willing to put into your product. You know, a lot of people now, they start posting videos like I'm guilty of it too. I just hit record, start talking, and that's my commentary for the day. Like, I put zero effort into it, but you know, there's people who put a lot of work into the videos, and it shows, you know, because they'll do like, I'll do a commentary straight up and I'll get, 30,000 views on Machinima and gain only like 500 to 1,000 subs. But another guy could put a lot of work into his machinima video, get 100,000 views, and gain 3,000 subs. You know, so it all depends.
Also, you have like the contacts who work there, like Hud, xNanners, Sark. I'm pretty sure the videos go through them, and they might see it. So if it's good enough for them to see, and maybe they want to like shout it out or something, you never know, you know?
Yeah, I got shouted out before by Sark. He was like, when I first got on, he's like, yeah, man, I like this dude. He's real down to earth. Sounds like a cool dude.
By who?
By Sark, Mr. Sark.
Yeah.
And then I think I got shouted out by Hutch. He shouted out one of my Homefront videos, actually. He was like, shit, I would love to have xNasaone on my team in Homefront, and he linked my video. But that's it. I don't think I get that much. I mean, really, I don't even really want to get that much shout outs no more. Because I was joking about it today. Ronaldinho, he said, Blame Truth. He said, oh shit, Blame Truth gave me a shout out on his last video. I didn't even know that, man. Thank you. And I couldn't resist it. I was like, oh man, you're gonna get a hell of a lot of dead subs now. But that's just how it is, man. People don't realize, like, you want that opportunity, but at the same time, it's a gift and a curse. Like, I went on Painkiller already, and I gained like 20,000 subs, but now out of those 20,000, like 2,000 are active. So.
I mean, I think it definitely helps, but like as soon as they come over, you gotta just keep doing your thing and like do what everyone knows that you always do and to provide good content. Because I see someone like, for example, Ricky Chops. You know, he went on Painkiller and like he blew up and he's been consistently.
Oh yeah, but he puts a lot of effort into it. I mean,
exactly.
If you compare Ricky Chops video to one of my videos, it's like night and day. You know what I mean?
No, of course.
Oh, what are you trying to say? My shit is whack.
Let me ask you, to go ahead and put you on the spot, what you think about Yaush?
Yaush is good, man. I mean, the thing is, well, I'm not gonna say nothing bad about it. Yaush is good. You know, a lot of the dudes that I'm cool with, and a lot of the people I know and associate with are down with that, and it's a good opportunity. It's basically kind of almost similar to like it's like what we tried to do with NCCC, but they actually went along with the idea and didn't just give up on it. Not that we gave up on NCCC, but it's like we had the idea and then we realized none of us had time to really keep up with it. So it kind of like faded away. But I mean, like dudes like even C Nasty and even Ricky Chops. Ricky Chops came from Never CCC. I mean, people might not know it now. They might just think the Painkiller guys blew him up. But Ricky Chops, like his first opportunity, Jay-Eazy helped him out a lot on Never CCC.
Yeah, it was me, him, and Limbs. And Limbs were like
C Nasty too, and the Uranium Limbs. I mean, all these guys that's doing pretty good now. A lot of them came from NCCC, and to me, that's kind of what Yaush became, but like a revamped, like reimagined version of that, where it was like, we're going to actually make the website, we're going to, you know, have moderators and get directors and everything, and it was like a better thought out version of NCCC, and I think it's good, because I always tell people, no matter how big or small you are, you got to stay within your group, you know? It's just like even living. Like if you're rich, you can't live in a poor neighborhood, and if you're poor, you can't live in a rich neighborhood. You know, you just gotta deal with who you what your you know who you shit. I can't think of the word, but you know what I'm talking about. You gotta stay along with your peers. So if dudes are starting up and they're coming up together, you know, together with Yaush, and you know some people got a lot of subs, but everybody's really hovering around a nice amount. It's not like you got some guys that got 100,000, some with 50, some with 20. You know, it seems like it's a lot of new guys coming together, and that's a good way to grow, because the subs of like channels with less subs, they're more I don't want to say like they're more committed subs. Like I mean, that's not the right word, but they're more like a guy who subbed to a guy with 1,000 subs. They'll be willing to sub to another channel that got like 2,000, 3,000 subs, and they'll watch the videos. You know, a guy who subbed to somebody with 300,000 subs, they'll never sub to a channel with 1,000 subs, you know? So it's good when you have a lot of people with equal subs, you know, or just like some, you know, semi-big, small, because then everybody gets to grow together. And to me, that's the best way to success on YouTube is sticking with your range. And that's what I'm actually doing now. I don't want to do anything with nobody big anymore. I don't want no shout-outs. I don't want nothing. If like I'm not cool with you, I don't want nothing to have to do with you. Because in the end, it really doesn't benefit you to do stuff with these guys, because, you know, there's not really much to gain because they're not even in your group. So those guys, their subs can't even really relate to you because you have nothing to do with them. You can't relate to that guy or anything, you know? Like I did a dual con with Wings, and it's like his subs watch him, so they see my gameplay. They're not going to sub to me. you know, because it's like they can't relate to me like they can to him. You know, it's a whole different everything from the commentary to gameplay and all that. So you got to stick with people who you could relate to. So if that's what Yosh is doing,
they watch a camper every day. They're not gonna sit here and watch a rusher now and shit.
Yeah. They get offended.
It's too boring to see.
They're like, so you're the guy who fucking kills me while I'm camping.
But I think it's good, man. I know I had a little, you know, thing going on with Snacks, but you know, that's just bullshit. We always go back and forth with stuff like that. But
no, I mean, I read that what you said, you know what I'm saying, with the whole Thunder shit, you know what I mean? And again, I don't, not to put you on the spot. Yeah. It's just, I wanted to know, you know, your feelings, you know what I mean? Because Sub and I are, you know, we're both involved, and I see, and then see, you know, I mean, I know he sees with Machinima or whatever, but still, you know what I'm saying? We're all cool. And I just wanted to see, because, you know, since Snacks always said that you were part of the people that were behind him, you know what I mean? And, you know, the bigger guys, and like you said, the people that we can relate to. So I just wanted to make sure that everybody that supposedly was behind us is still kind of behind us. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I was retweeting, like, most of the stuff he was tweeting out for Yash and everything, and I was trying to help out like that. Like, I can't be making videos like, hey, everybody, go sub to Yash, you know what I mean? Because eventually people are going to be like, yo, dude, what are you doing, you know? So to avoid all that, I stay away from doing that. But I always try to do the retweets and everything and try to help out whatever I can. But, you know, I was doing that. But the thing is, too, with Snacks, like, my main people, like, I got a commentary that I did today. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it up later after this. But I'm talking about the dudes who I really came up with. And the main people who I'm, like, real loyal to is me, Jive Turkey, Jay-Z, and Fisticuffs. That's, like, my main 3 dudes that I always stick to no matter what. Now, other people I know now branched off from that, and they're cool, you know, like, I'm cool with you, xNasty, and Suburban, and, you know, like, I'm cool with all of you guys, but at the same time, like, there's some guys that is different, you know, there's a different relationship between the people who you're, like, really cool with, and then the people who you're cool with, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's, like, tiers and shit.
Yeah, so,
you call on the phone I don't know every week or so.
Yeah, like, I speak to these guys on the phone and stuff like that outside of YouTube, so... Yeah. When you say, like, when somebody says, like, oh, you know, I thought NASA, he was down and backing us and everything, I'm like, yeah, I back people, but, like, my main people who I make sure is always taken care of, like I said, is, like, Jay-Z, Jive Turkey, Fist. Everybody else is like, I'll help, but, you know, as I can. But I'm not going to go out of my way like I would for those guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just being real, you know what I mean?
No, that's what I mean.
Same way, like, if you do, like, you would do something for your family that you wouldn't do, like, for your boys, you know what I mean?
No, I mean, to be honest, like, there's not like an everyday job, and it can be time consuming, you know, and I understand, because sometimes I feel like I dedicate myself too much to certain people, and I'm like, damn, like, I want to sincerely help them out, but sometimes it becomes a little bit too much, because I have people in my, you know, like, you have your couple of loyal people. I have the same thing. I have like 5 loyal dudes that I'm watching all their videos. I'm always promoting them, but at the same time, I can't do that for 30 people, because then I lose. What is it? I lose credibility, you know, and it sounds retarded. So, like, I kind of understand, but you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's almost like, for example, when El Prez retweets everyone's videos, and it's like 1 million videos. Do you guys really watch any of those? No, right?
Negative. Yeah.
And nobody really does. But when someone who never does it retweets it for one of your boys who you are trying to get big, then you watch it, you're like, damn, this shit has to be good, because he never fucking does it.
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's almost like that. You gotta pick and choose, and I can understand how it can be time consuming. Maybe if you had all day to do this, but a lot of us do this part time. I know you guys are in a hurry tonight, and that's dedication. But you know, you can only do so much.
Part-time gamers.
Part-time game. That's not that serious. And another thing with y'all that I was talking about that I like is, man, like Naso was saying from before, when we started, like, when I first started, the main thing to get on was Respawn. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't get on Respawn, you better find a way else to get big, because it was almost impossible. And, like, I didn't have a little community to go put, hey, here, watch my video so I can at least get 100. I was getting like 20, and 15 of them were mine to see the same video over and over, and my homeboy was sitting right next to me like, yo, check this out. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I think it's a great thing for young channels, you know, because when you just start just getting 500, 1,000, like, that's huge. And I know how that feels. You know, but, like, that's what I was saying. You can't be trying to reach 100,000 if you haven't even got to, like, 500. You know, it's like little by little.
But it's good too, just help them, because, like, you could see that people used to appreciate. Like, people used to get a video up on Never CCC, and it was like a big deal.
Shit, it was a big deal for me.
It's hard. It's hard.
I remember my first video. I asked NASA, I'm like, yo, can you retweet this? It was my first Rusher and Camper, because I got to play with you, and I was like, yo, you're in this video. You better retweet this shit. He's like, yeah, I got you. That's actually the first time I hit you up on Twitter, I think. I'm like, yeah, I got you. And like that,
Yeah,
and I was pumped for that
video. I seen from you actually was the hip hop videos when you used to do the music.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's actually the first that's the first one I got on there actually. Taking
those
it back.
Were the ones I think you first started putting. See, I didn't really have a lot of like to do with getting people on because I didn't at that point in time I didn't know how to rip people's videos from their channel and repost it, and I didn't have time because I was working and everything, and I wasn't really like YouTube wasn't really like I'm lazy as it is even now, you know. So to expect me to be not lazy to help other people, you know, you can pretty much cut that out of the equation. So you know, Jay Easy was really responsible for helping a lot of the dudes out, even though you know, we both came together with the idea to. It was actually me, him, and Jive Turkey came up with the idea for Never CCC, but it like I said earlier though, these smaller channels to get put in a situation where now from having like 50 subs, 100 subs to have like 3,000 people watch. I mean, even if it's a small amount, 2,000, it's all in relation to what you got. You know, if you're a small channel, 2,000, you're like, shit, I got 2,000 people watching this video. You know what I mean? But if you're somebody with 50,000 subs, you're like, oh shit, I only got 2,000 people watching my video. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
everyone
it's
has
all in
relation
goals,
to
the channel itself.
Like I like to reach 1,000. You know, that's someone's like, okay, I did my thing, and I'm pretty sure like Nat, you would like to get to like 10,000 a video, like you were saying in your last video. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone has their own personal goals, depending on your subs.
Yeah,
so.
But you keep growing. Like I did a commentary on that a long time ago on Modern Warfare 2, where I said, what's great about YouTube is it's never ending. Like the limit, it's no wall where you just hit like, oh, I maxed out in subs, I'm done. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what motivates you, because whatever level you're at, big, like even the big guys, if you're getting 50,000 views a video, you're like, shit, I want to get 60,000 views a video, you know? And if you're getting 50 views a video, you want to get 100 views. So no matter how big and small you are, everybody's drive is always to, like everybody has set goals where you're like, man, I want to reach this goal. And then when you reach that goal, you're like, shit, I want to reach this. So just to have a platform where people can go in and set goals and then help to achieve that, you know, you can't ever say that there's anything bad with that, you know?
Yeah. It takes a long time, too. It takes a lot of hard work, too. Like, I remember when I started out, I was thinking I'll put out, 3 or 4 videos, probably be about 100 subs already. No. It takes a long time, just growing slowly. You got to put a lot of hard work into it, so.
Yeah, I can't even imagine how it is, because, like I said, I got a lot of help from Fist, and Fist was on Machinima, so, like, it was the transition for me from starting fresh to getting like my foot in the door wasn't as hard as somebody just straight up doing it on their own. So I kind of got to skip that phase, luckily. But I could imagine starting from scratch. I mean, I don't even know how people would even bump into your video.
It's hard, man. It's hard. You got to do a lot of stuff that I don't like to do out of my character. You know what I'm saying? I always say that I don't like to ask for anything. Like that's like my pet peeve. I hate asking people for things. You know what I'm saying? But I've come to realize on YouTube that sometimes you just got to do that, As much as you might not like it, I'm like, damn, I got to do it. And talking about, like, like you were saying, you learned how to rip videos. At the end of the day, we've learned, like, I know I've learned a lot about, through YouTube. Like, I've learned how to make videos. I didn't know anything about rendering. I was like, rendering, what the fuck? Yeah. But I know when I saw a video and I saw someone talking, I was like, yo, I could do this. And I could get the gameplays. So I tried it out. I did all of my little research. Now I'm ripping people's videos, editing and shit. So it's pretty. At the end of the day, it's a cool learning experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's cool. It's a really good hobby to have. I mean,
yeah. I treat my channel like it's my home, and that's why I kind of understand sometimes when you block people. It's almost like, imagine someone coming into your house and talking shit about you. It's like, yo, you're gonna talk crap, make your response video.
Yeah, it's like if I be like, oh man, you hungry, and then you eat it, and you're like, this shit tastes nasty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you came over
like,
to
all
watch
right, well, get the fuck out. You don't gotta stay here. I'm not gonna change my recipe so you can say, oh, okay, now it tastes better. So I mean, that's what I tell people too. I said, when I first came to YouTube, it was because I always thought I was good at video games, and Fist was telling me like, yo, you good, man. People gonna want to see this shit. You know what I mean? So
you know Fist personally?
Huh?
You know Fist personally?
No. I know him from online, but I known Fist for like 7 years already.
But you knew him before you? Yeah, exactly. You knew him before you posted videos?
I knew him for like 4 years before he even was on YouTube. Period. So.
That's cool. I have some friends like that I game with that I bumped into them one day. Like when I first pick up the game, those cool people that you start talking, like, yo, what's up? Yeah. And then, you don't have any, like none of my friends at the time, maybe like 2 of them. Like, yo, whatever, let me get your gamer tag. I start gaming. Like I still have friends to this day that I've played like for 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah. I got some, not so much now, because I had changed my account a few times, and my main account, I switched. My account now is actually not my original account. It's my second account. So a lot of my people who I game with from way back, I like completely lost touch with them. But yeah, I remember them days, man. I remember when I used to be on YouTube, like, yeah, I got 75 slots on my friends list. You know, if you want a game with me, send me an invite. Now I'd be like, fuck, I gotta like
every day. Actually, I was just playing with them today.
Look through and make a calculated decision on who to remove to add somebody else.
Yeah, my friends make fun of me every day because they go through like randomly they'll be sending like friend invites or something like that, or they'll be checking my friends like, yo, who do you think you are? With fucking full friends list, but they only have like 20. They're like, who the fuck you have so many friends?
Yeah, it's true though, man. When you're just a regular dude, it takes a while to fill up that friends list, man. Exactly. You think 100 friends is a lot, you know?
Well, I used to be on like at 2 in the morning, and I used to be lucky if those 1 or 2 guys on. You know, when you want to get that late.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's like yeah.
That's like little perks
of being a commentator that you don't really appreciate, but like I never have to play by myself ever again. You know what I mean? Like I remember there's times where, like you said, yeah, you'll get on and you're like, fuck, this one guy's not on. Well, guess I'm playing by myself. You know what I mean? And now I could just go on Twitter and be like, hey, send me an invite and get like 600 invites, and then be like, all right, let me pick these guys. You know?
I'll be watching a movie with my girl, and she's like, what does everyone keep popping up online? I'm like, I got a lot of friends. What do you want me to do?
Nice.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, when I made my Homefront account, the xNasaone one, I was like, I made a video, like, yeah, I made a new account for Homefront. Send me a friends request. And then, like, I was reading the comments, and, you know, it says, like, commented, like, 2 minutes ago, whatever. And, like, 2 minutes in, guys were like, fuck, man, that list is full. And I'm like, get out of here. And I've signed on, and I'm like, holy shit, I had, like, 300 messages already.
Oh, fucking
Tell me
crazy.
You didn't go through you didn't do that shit through Xbox. Tell me you logged onto the computer and accepted everybody, dude.
No, can you do that?
Yeah, man.
I didn't even know you could do that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, you go to Xbox.
In my head, I was saying, I wish there was an easier way to do this.
Dude, you could go to Xbox.com, you log in, you could even send messages. The only thing you can't do is listen to voice messages.
Oh my god, this shit was a pain. It was like, except
I can imagine
it takes like 10 seconds
doing it with the
one.
remote was a pain in the ass.
Yeah, dude, fuck that.
Yeah, I think I accepted like 50 and just started playing, then I accepted the rest later.
Yeah, and then your shit was full and you didn't have me on there. I was like, yo, what's up?
Yeah, I told you, man, that list got full quick, man. I just actually finished deleting people. I think I have like 30 spots open now, but man, that shit was rough, man. Accepting them friends requests is a pain in the ass. Matter of fact, sending invites when you tell people to send me a message if you want to invite, that's a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude, Xbox.com.
Yeah, from now on, that's what I'm gonna do. Fuck that.
That's what's up. You go to like a certain GameStop over there. You said in New York, right?
Yeah.
Fucking yeah. You got like a GameStop that you go, or a game store that you go normally.
I mean, I only buy like one game a year, so it's not like
yeah.
I'm in there much. I mean, I'm not like I'm a gamer, but I don't play like no games except like 2 games. So I don't know if you consider that a gamer.
You used to be one game, now you moved up to Homefront. Let's see if another game opened your eye.
Yeah.
So you're looking forward to Battlefield 3 or?
Oh yeah, I know
you're gonna try it out.
Battlefield 2 was the best game I ever played in my life. Battlefield 2 Modern Combat on the original Xbox. The one for 360 was a port. It was shitty. The Bad Company series to me was shitty, but Bad Company 2, the original one, was my favorite game of all time. Homefront, the reason I enjoy it so much is because it brings back a lot of what I liked in Battlefield 2. It brings it back like to what I used to enjoy. It's a little bit different, but it more or less has it has like half of the stuff that I need. But that just the large scale warfare is really what I enjoyed, and now I'm really looking forward to Battlefield 3 because it's supposed to be like the actual true sequel. But if it's Battlefield 3 Bad Company, I'm thinking I'm not gonna like it because I really didn't like the Bad Company series at all.
You didn't like 2?
I never played 2 because to me part 1 was such an abomination off Battlefield 2.
I agree though, but I think 2 was way more improved than 1. 1
part
was a
2 was
piece
good.
of crap. 1 was horrible.
Yeah, but you know how it is. It's like if you eat at a restaurant and you catch food poisoning and you just like, I'm never eating there again, no matter how good they are, you know? That's how it was. It's like I played the first one and I was like, I can't believe they did this shit to my favorite game. I'm never supporting these guys ever again.
I
say you try it out, damn it.
Yeah, you should try it out.
I mean, a lot of my subs tell me like, yo, if you like Homefront, get Bad Company 2.
I think you should definitely just try it out though.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's similar things like Homefront. I don't know. You never know.
I might lose my community manager position if I play Battlefield.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, boy, he's putting our rival. He's out.
Have you played Medal of Honor?
Nah, that game looked whack to me.
I
don't buy.
Like
I made like a pact not to buy any. I was so pissed off about what they did to Battlefield. I made like a pact that I was like never gonna buy another EA game ever again. So Battlefield 3 would actually be like the first EA game I bought in like 7 years.
You guys want to laugh? Look at one of my followers tweeting me because before we got NASA on, I was like, oh, we got a special guest tonight, NASA1. He goes, that means as Suburban Legend don't stand a chance of getting a warning with you and that NASA1. My bad, sub.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I know. It's like the NASA1 podcast featuring C Nasty, Nando, and Suburban Legend.
Nice. That should be our opening line. He should introduce the podcast.
Actually, we're gonna fucking dub that right there, and I'm gonna put it on the next one.
But like, this guy got show 15 featuring C Nasty, Nando, and Suburban Legend. Now, I talk a lot, man. I don't know. I guess I just always been like that. Actually, Nasty in the first commentary we did.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. I got like a total of 5 words.
It was more like it was if I did a commentary and just had like some C Nasty sound bites in it.
Yeah, for real. Nice. No, but the funniest part is you're like, all right, the video's gonna be like 5.5 minutes. Yo, you were done talking at like 4 minutes. I was like, what the fuck? I don't even know what to say now because I was like, damn, if I start, I'm gonna go over. And like it was the first time we had done it, so I was like, I didn't know if you would be able to add the, like something afterwards. I thought you were just gonna go strictly gameplay because I always see on yours you're like, all right, that's the one New York, I'm out. So I'm maybe he doesn't like to add anything after. So I see a minute and I'm like, damn, I don't want to start and like not be able to finish. So I was like, yeah, I just fucking agreed and I was like, all right.
I'm like, yeah, I'm doing a dual count with C Nasty and we're doing this and yeah, man, C Nasty does this and that and blah blah blah. And so what's up, man? And look at the timer and it's like 5.5 minutes in, like, no, not much, man. I mean, thanks for having me on. And I'm like, well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.
That's hilarious.
Like, that's it.
Definitely got a little bit more of the hang of it. Cut you off a couple times today.
Yeah. I mean, Suburban Legend did a lot better than you did, though. Suburban did pretty good. I gotta give him that.
I did, but your subs were riding you for like the last few duo comms. Like, let the other guy talk for once. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's rough, man. I tell people. I mean, I even told C Nasty, like I said, next time we do a duel, you gotta just straight cut me off. Like, if you gotta
definitely next time use some home front. Don't give me some Black Ops 5 gameplay.
To do a duel with me, you gotta be straight disrespectful. You know what I mean? Like, if you have any manners, you're not gonna get any words in. So,
fuck that.
Nice.
I'll let you talk it off.
I'll be like, yeah, this is C Nasty. Be like, shut up. All right.
Yeah. I run this shit.
Introduce my damn self.
You talk when I finish talking.
Oh, it was a good I mean, just to wrap it up, it was a good show. I mean, you got to talk about the billionaire and all that stuff. Thank you for coming on here.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the invite. I appreciate
it.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for coming on.
Anytime you guys want me to hop on, just let me know, man. Like I tell people all the time, the dudes who I'm cool with, you guys don't ever have to feel like you have to ask me if, ask, not ask, ask. So,
I've seen them hitting you up for that.
Oh my God, yo. But anyway, I mean, you guys, like I said, I'm not one of them dudes that be like, oh, no, man, I got time for you. You know what I mean? Whenever you guys need me for anything, all you got to do is ask, man. I'm not one of them guys like that. So, and I always appreciate when people try to look out for me. I mean, even when dudes make little video responses to me, I even look at those because, I mean, I think I watch those more than videos in my sub box because I do appreciate when people reach out and actually, like, want me to help them out or just, doing a video specifically, like talking to me or something like that. So, whenever you guys just hit me up, man, I'm always open to doing anything with any of you guys.
And that's what we honestly appreciate it because honestly, like being here as long as I have, I know how hard it is to find like big channels who are willing to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like they only associate themselves with bigger channels and like just big girl. And I know like you're always willing to help out the smaller channels, so definitely appreciated.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for coming on.
For sure. And as soon as we stop recording, I'll go ahead and ask you for that duel.
I'm gonna be busy for the next 2 months.
Oh.